They call them the worst of the worst. 16 people are arrested in a joint effort between local law enforcement and the feds designed to reduce gun violence.
And that comes just days after 5 teens were shot at Smale Riverfront Park. David Winter is live with a look at the ongoing effort to stop the killing on our streets. David.
Yes, Paula, this local federal partnership began back in 2017 when our gun violence was on the rise. Then things started waning, but now we're back to 2017 levels, and they are calling this the third wave of arrests. This is what the first wave looked like. It's often local authorities making arrests, then referring the suspects to be charged federally.
The statutory penalties in federal court and the sentencing guidelines are often more severe than in state court.
The acting U.S. attorney says this third wave netted 50 people for illegal gun possession and other charges, 16 within the last month. He says when the task force made a similar announcement 4 years ago, gun crime dropped.
Then, over time, the statistics show gun violence going back up. We then stood before you a second time and engaged in additional federal law enforcement efforts with our partners here. And again, according to ATF statistics, we saw a dip.
So I asked, why let up on the pedal?
Your question is why not just keep the gas pedal full floor, right?
That is my question.
And the answer is that don't assume that the enforcement efforts aren't always present. Don't assume that the gas isn't always being pushed, okay? What's happening, though, ties into another reporter's question about deterrence.
Along with the arrests and their announcement as an apparent deterrent, Chief Isaac said in August he is opening a gun crime intelligence center.
Being able to track a firearm used in a crime from the date of its manufacture through where it was sold, who was in possession of it, any forensic investigation entitled or surrounding it, the investigation of that all the way through its prosecution.
Perhaps helping law enforcement keep firearms out of the wrong hands, like those of the 16-year-old and 19-year-old who shot and killed each other July 4th at Smale Riverfront Park. And the team made it clear today that you cannot just indict your way out of this gun issue. So the mayor handed out a list of social and community programs that the city has poured, he says, millions of dollars into, like the Hamilton County Mental Health and Recovery Services, Women Helping Women, and the Ennis Tate Ministry. He says that the city, again, spending millions of dollars trying to attack this problem from all sides. Paula?
Thank you, David. And Chief Isaac says starting this weekend, CPD will add 20 to 25 officers to its regular weekend staffing to help head off gun crimes.